Hello and welcome back to Bearski Method, another episode about piranhas and our adventure. And today I wanted to talk about the tank mates, possible potential tank mates for the piranha. And I gotta say, it's a difficult topic or a difficult subject to kind of resolve or whatever, discuss all in one shot, simply because we've had several different tank mates inside in the piranha enclosures. Tiger barbs and harlequin little rasboras, as well as always some placos. I use bristlenose placos, which don't grow so big. They don't get really big. They stay about 6 inches or so. They're easily distinguishable between the male and the female, and they do a great job cleaning the tanks. I captured earlier when one of the placos, the female that's left in this tank, was cleaning up the background, and you could see that she's done a pretty good job, brightening up the back, taking off some of the algae. And that's kind of the idea, to basically provide maintenance crew and some camaraderie or some companionship for the piranhas as well. It kind of helps them diffuse some of the anxiety, and it brings a little bit more life and dynamics into the tank. You've probably noticed in the earlier videos there was a lot of tiger barbs in each of the tanks, as well as other little minnow fish, or I should say little dinner fish, and they got along for about 6 months until some ties, I don't know, I think seasonally something has something to do with the seasons, where the piranhas began to mate and create nests, and perhaps felt threatened by the presence of the little dinner fish, as to not have any problems with their population or eggs or whatever fry disappearing. So they sort of exterminated all the tank mates except for the placos, which are really good at hiding and finding crevices and so cool. And that's why such natural decor really helps to sort of provide that hiding spots where they can flourish and they can survive, or get away temporarily from the piranhas themselves. Hey, what's going on, my friends? It's just the evening edition of Piranhas, hanging out with the piranhas, and check out the placo, busy at work, cleaning up the background back there. They're all getting in my way now, but yeah, oh, she descended into hiding, but she was hard at work a minute ago, cleaning up the background from algae and such. So there it is, my friends. Just wanted to give you a quick update and show you that tank mates are possible with piranhas, but there are very few species of fish that can actually manage to, let's just say, survive or get along with piranhas. We also have the adults, also showing a lot of excitement every time I approach the tank. As you know, the conditioning works. You've witnessed it before. And yeah, sure enough, they are very excited to see me. But we won't be feeding them today. I probably would eat, but tomorrow is the day, my friends. So stay tuned. There's another tank mate with these guys. A rasbora, harlequin. A little guy. He's the only one left out of about a dozen that were in here, but that's because the piranhas decided to mate and they were building nests, and they pretty much got rid of anyone that could eat the eggs. So it wasn't so much they were hungry as much as they needed to get rid of any threat to their offspring. Even the Cariba had a tank mate, a little sunfish that I caught in the creek. I guess it lasted for about a month before, I don't know, I thought they ate it, but actually it jumped out of the tank and I found it behind it all crusty and dry. Red Rooster, the original tank mate for the adults, which are now fully grown. He was the original tank mate. He actually got along with him for about 6 months until the day I actually decided to separate him. There's a whole video on that if you want to check it out. Definitely toughest Oscar known to Piranha. He's always ready for some action. So as I said before, you can have different tank mates with piranhas. However, it is a bit of a gamble, Russian roulette, whether they survive or what the outcome may be. You can always try introducing a little, specimens, little individual fish, one by one, maybe become unnoticed rather than dumping a whole batch and look like a feeding itself. So I do take time to sort of introduce new fish in accordance to, let's say, the environmental, disposition, which means changing some water, changing some decor, making commotion, maybe feed the fish prior, and then introducing new fish so they don't become dinner. This helps to sort of create, like a diversion, so they don't focus on the newcomers, and give them a chance to acclimate, maybe figure out the tank, and then later on find some refuge, find some hiding spots, and then again survive the piranhas and become tank mates in the run. The tiger barbs were really good, seem to be great tank mate for the piranhas. It really helped keep the tanks clean, as well as their ambitious, very sort of semi-aggressive nature provide a pretty good, like I said again, sort of diffusion for the piranha to teach them to become a little more sociable, as piranhas tend to be shy, and it takes a lot of conditioning and everything else to sort of bring that, some of their more as you can see now, they're used to me. Even when I start to move about the tank, they seem to reciprocate now and find it intriguing to investigate me instead of running away. Same with the tiger barbs, very ballsy sort of fish. We call them barbarians because they were brutal. They were attacking a snake or whatever other creature that got into the piranha enclosure was met with fierce tiger barbs first. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the day, my friends. I just wanted to let you know that tank mates are possible but are difficult, and you have to choose carefully, otherwise they become a meal. That's pretty much it for today. If you guys have any questions, please leave comments below, and as always, please subscribe. There's a lot more coming up. We have some other endeavors, including the big build, which will be resuming shortly. There's a lot of planning that goes into it, and obviously funds that have to accumulate. Now we're looking to step into next phase. So stay tuned, and I will see you on the next one.